So we're coming out of spring and I'm just about to start changing over some of our planters from spring flowers over to summer annuals and summer perennials that are going to look much better through summer. So I'm going to start by replacing the two pots with the two big bay trees in them, and I'll show you what I'm going to be planting in their pots. So all winter long these violas have been looking fantastic, but we're starting to get towards the end of the season. There's a basil that overwintered in there, but it's got to come out. It's not real good, and as you can see, the heat, and they've got mites and all sorts of things going on with them, so they are well and truly done for the season. So I am looking forward to ditching these. We've got to straighten this this bay. It's kind of got a bit of a lean on it at the moment, but now's the perfect time to do it. You can see it's just coming into some nice growth, so I will do that now. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to stake up this bay tree so that it's nice and straight, or at least a little bit more straight like the other one in the other pot. First I'm going to rep out all the annuals and then we'll stake this pot. Okay, so first off the cab off the rank, we have some Coreopsis little star. So these will be great right the way from late summer into autumn. Great creamy yellow flowers with burgundy centres, really quite lovely. We have some Scabiosa stellatas, so these are a wonderful annual. Well, I'm growing them like an annual anyway. All these are probably ripped out ready for winter planting. But these are a great little annual. You can use the flowers and cut flowers. So I've got 4 of those to go in, 2 in each pot, 1 of each of the Coreopsis as well. I have some Miss Scarlet salvias to have on the outsides of the pots. These are a really nice bushy shrubby salvia. There's a couple of them in the garden around, so it'll kind of tie it in quite nicely, and they are in full bloom and looking gorgeous. And then as our trailer and spiller, we have petunias. So these are a beautiful sort of a plummy burgundy colour, and so they're quite nice. So they'll be our spillers. They'll hang down the sides of the pots. First I need to get some potting mix to put into these pots and top them up so that they're nice and full. So we have our potting mix, which is a peat moss and a coir fibre blend. It's what I'm using for all my pots now. It holds onto a lot of moisture, but it's got a lot of air in it. Really rapid plant growth. So these pots have sunk as big pots tend to do, so I'm going to top this up with this and then we'll get planting. Oh, the other thing that I did meant to mention is that I am going to be putting some slow release fertiliser around the base of each tree, about a handful. I'm not terribly precise for this, but these are big pots that need feeding every 6 months with the slow release. Now's the perfect time to do it. So we've got our plants spaced out. Miss Scarlets there should be semi-matching these two. So we should have our petunias, our Scabiosas, our salvias, the Coreopsis little stars on the back side of the pots, and that should give us a nice even blend of lots of thrilling colour. So there you have it, guys. They're all planted up, ready to go for summer. I'm just going to water them in. I've got a salt-based fertiliser in here, which I water all my pots with once a week. It's how I get my best results out of all my potted plants. I will water these in really well with this, and then probably give them a drink of water as well to really settle them in nicely, especially this evergreen, the bay that got sort of ripped and torn and pushed and pulled. And that'll give them all a big boost come ready for hopefully a little bit more rain today. There is some storm clouds around, so fingers crossed. Alrighty, I will see you guys all in the next video.